of course, as you know, is Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring, one of Bach's great and most popular works from a cantata that I can't tell you much about, but Fred Graham here certainly knows something about. Fred, when was this written?
This was written in 2 stages, actually. Bach was initially the organist in Arnstadt in Germany, and
that was early in his career then?
Yes, that was around 1706. He'd had a troubled relationship with the clergy there, who said, please behave properly. And so he started writing cantatas. Then he moved to another position, but later on in life added to the length of this cantata, and this actually became the closing movement.
Oh, so this, what we know of as Jesu Joy, was actually an addition to the original cantata.
Yes, and this is called a chorale prelude because at the basis of this is a hymn tune well known to Germans.
Oh!
With several different texts. Werdemunter is one of them, and the language is very convoluted, and I won't speak the German for you.
Well, maybe you can play a bit of the hymn tune.
Sure.
The chorale melody.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, and so then Bach, of course, made this obligato violin part that weaves over top and around, dipsy doodles everywhere around the melody.
Yes, and in Germany it's normal for the Sunday organist to improvise before every hymn in every service. And he became very proficient at this and received letters of criticism because he played too long before the hymn, and then later on letters of criticism because he played too short before the hymn.
An organist could never win. Well, you know, it's interesting. We're going to talk all about the life of Bach, literally the wonder of Bach. And you can tell me, actually, just one little snippet, Fred, that you had mentioned to me about his position, his final position in life as cantor in Leipzig. And the whole procedure of vetting him, you know, this is extreme vetting, you could say. Yeah, tell me a bit about how Bach got the job in Leipzig.
Well, there were several hiring authorities at this time in history in Germany. Sometimes you were the employee of the city, other times you were the employee of the parish. And in this case, in Leipzig, they really wanted George Philipp Telemann, who was then active in Hamburg, but his church wouldn't let him go. So they had to put up with the appointment of Bach, and said so publicly that he was the second-rate employee.
Wow. Well, and from there we go to the wonder of Bach, and you can find out more of the wonder of Bach on February 26th at Reed Hall at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, when I'll be joined by Fred Graham, by Melva, his wife, by Stephen Henriksen, and a whole gaggle of musicians performing the wondrous music of Bach. See you there.